guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be doing a witchy book review. So this is my first one, so if I make mistakes, please let me know. And today's book that we're going to be reviewing is The Modern Guide to Witchcraft by, I hope I'm saying your name right, I'm really sorry if I don't say it right, I think this is Sky Alexander. I really like this book. It's really good. I do like these like uneven pages, give it like that rough witchy aesthetic that we're all striving for. But anyway, that's the out appearance. It's got some nice, very floral and some vines, very nice like light blue. It looks like a sky in the background. And then like this old-fashioned witchcraft in the front, so it really jumps out at you. But it still has like different fonts, which is really cool. And on the back, it just gives like a little summary of what it is, and it is broken up into two parts. Sorry, my dog was just carrying a giant stick and is now running away to chew into 1,000 pieces. Anyway, but it is broken up into two parts. One is just the explanation and like covering the basics of witchcraft, and part two are some great, very easy, not starter spells, but spells that don't have a lot of complexity, are very simple, and have very tools that you could kind of find around the house, like basil, or like a ribbon, or like a notepad and a pen. So they do break down things like herbs, oils, wheel of the year, and not basic, but the most commonly known gods and goddesses. So Greek, some Norse, some Egyptian, some African. So these are the basic gods. Now, I don't recommend deity interaction for baby witches out there, but it does cover it very briefly in this. But it mainly talks about how to become a witch and like what it means to be a witch. So it is covered, so it's broken into two parts like I said before, but there's like many chapters. I think I would have to look, but there is 22 chapters. So 12 of them are like covering the basics, and then part 2, which is 13 to 22, the chapters, is spells that you have. Sorry if I'm sniffling, I have allergies as much as I love the outdoors and being out. My dog is chewing up more things because he's a puppy and chews up everything. Anyway, where was I? So the first couple chapters, 1 through 4, really covers kind of like the background, like what is a witch, and the history of a witch, and like how witchcraft can impact your everyday life. Kind of just like, hey, this is what witchcraft can do for you, and if here's kind of the signs of like how to be a witch, like, oh, if you're really into nature and the animals and you really just had like that connection to like the beyond, like you would really enjoy being a witch. And then it covers the basics, like different types of magic, the different paths, you know, sea witch, eclectic witch, green witch, and also makes the difference between witchcraft and Wicca, which I think is really good, because a lot of spaces, especially I see in a lot of media, they kind of just like, oh, witchcraft, Wicca, totally same thing, not totally different at all. Covers the elements very briefly, the plants, the toolkit, which they found was really interesting. It broke down pretty much, you see like the altar things, so you got like the Athene, you got the cauldron, you have the pentagram, you have the sage. Breaks down the basics of plant magic, which I really like, so I already was really covered by everything, but I feel like if you were just starting out, it really gives a good basics of what plant magic is. Kind of goes like a brief of what the basic herbs are, crystals and gemstones. Wait a second, I'm about to sneeze because allergies. With everything going on right now, you should really just not sneeze in front of anyone. Even if it's over camera, I still do it. Sacred spaces, and just really covers like the basics of every path. So like if you wanted to be into a crystal witch, if you wanted to be a green witch, anything like that, it really just covers everything. It's just like it's not going into depth of anything. It's not going into depth of green witchcraft. It's not going into the depth of what your cauldron is or what gods and goddesses are. It's really just like a nice safety net that you can have if you're starting out. So I would recommend this book. It's really good. I actually have a lot of her books, or his, I don't quite know. I apologize if I mix up your gender. So in conclusion, I really recommend this book. It's really nice for beginners. Gives a nice just safety net into what if you're just starting out in the practice, and even if you're not like a beginner and like there's like beginner books, it's a really good viewpoint into someone else's view. Especially this person has written a lot of books, so obviously he's very experienced in witchcraft. So I like to get a bunch of different books from different people to see different viewpoints, and if I like a certain principle, I will add that to my craft. So it's interesting to see how different people view it, so you're not just like in this echo chamber of views. So please grab the book. Highly recommend it. The Modern Guide to Witchcraft. I got mine on Amazon. You could probably find it at any bookstore. It's a pretty common, pretty popular book to start out in. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I am Alex. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. There's a lot of stuff in this channel where I dive into witchcraft, especially green stuff, and meditation, plants, anything that really just in that kind of circle of witchcraft, green witchery, that meditation. So, and lots of random dogs in the background because my dogs run around and my house is very loud, so I come out here a lot to film, take pictures on my Instagram. So you can follow me on my Instagram at plantmomwannabe. I know, wow, what a surprise with the green hair. What? That was never expected. So I will see you guys later.